But as I got in on this, I realized there's some controversy. Women say, well, Emerson, I don't feel any respect for him. It'd be hypocritical for me to show respect if I don't feel it, and I know you don't want to be a hypocrite. And everybody says that respect must be earned. He hasn't earned it, doesn't deserve it. He's not as loving me. I'm not going to give it to him until he's more loving. And the dictionary says you show respect to your superiors. He's not superior to me. I'm not inferior to him. I'm not going to be treated like a doormat. I'm certainly not going to walk on eggshells. Hey, you know what? I really think the profile on him on narcissism is correct, and you're asking me to feed his ego and narcissism, and I'm simply not going to do that. I'm not going to give him a license to do whatever he wants to do. Come with the pom-poms, just worship the guy. I'm not going to do that. I certainly am not going to be following what I think is your real agenda here, and that's to return to male patriarchy. That's really what you're all about, male patriarchy, and I certainly am not going to subject myself to emotional abuse. But other than these things, I'm really open to hearing what you have to say about this. How many of you have sons? Would you raise your hands? What I just went through is what I call the mantra, and your sweet daughter-in-law, who will be love itself, is going to say every one of the things that I just said to your boy, probably within the first year of the marriage. And he's just going to shut down. He's going to get angry, and he's going to go off by himself. Why? Because in the man's world, you don't badmouth your wife. Most guys, I got enough problems with myself. I don't need to hear yours. That's our goal. That's the rules. I don't do it. Unless a guy's walked out on his 5 children and his wife for some blonde bimbo. That's when we'll talk about it. Hey, can you believe what Harry did? But up to that point, I have enough issues. So we stay quiet. And you don't want to badmouth your wife anyway, because she's a good woman. He doesn't have a problem with the fact that you're not good. He has a problem with the fact that you think he's not good. And so your son will walk off by himself, and your daughter-in-law will go on a talk show. Getting that social support. And the social media right now, it's just unbelievable. You got trolling women out there that are just men are always wrong, men are never right, women are always right, and women are never wrong. And so your daughter-in-law will go out there and they'll just say your son is an abuser. It's just it. You don't need to define abuse. He's toxic, you ought to divorce him. There it is. And we have almost 2 million following us on Facebook, 70% of which are women. There'll be women who just say, my husband and I got in a fight today. Can you give me some insight on it? And the women just pile on her. And we've had women just pull from the thread because they just get beat up by other women. Men are always evil. So this whole idea of male being toxic. And yet, look at if Al-Qaeda came in here, somebody opened up fire in here, every man would throw himself on the woman and take the bullet and die. Jesus Christ said, no greater love is a man than this, that he lay down his life for his friend. According to Jesus, your husband's very loving. But we all acknowledge, as men, we're not as sensitive as you, not as sentimental as you, we're not as loving as you. That's why we're under divine command. We don't do it by nature like you do. We struggle with it more. We salute you because you're wonderful. But Jesus Christ isn't saying that because we don't write poetry that somehow we're not loving. It's important for us to understand how Jesus Christ defines love. But one husband said to his wife, I love you so much, I would die for you. She said, oh, Harry, you keep saying that, but you never do.
Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.